And on the agenda, on the platter, lastly today, we have hit the end of our viewing pleasure. This is the last item on the platter. It's a series called How It Feels to Play Star Citizen by a dude named Castro Dynamics, who does need our support and our love. He makes really good content. That's what we do here on DG360. We help out other channels that deserve it. Let's check out part 4.
What is it that makes us capable of supposing anything? And does this tell us anything about what we can suppose? Are there things about the universe that will be forever beyond our grasp, but not beyond the grasp of some superior intelligence? Are there things about the universe that are in principle ungraspable by any mind, however superior? The history of science has been one long series of violent brainstorms. After all, it seems obvious that the Earth is large and motionless, the Sun small and mobile. But it's worth recalling Wittgenstein's remark on the subject. "Tell me," he asked a friend, "why do people always say it was natural for man to assume that the Sun went round the Earth rather than that the Earth was rotating?" His friend replied, "Well, obviously, because it just looks as though the Sun is going round the Earth." Wittgenstein replied, "Well, what would it have looked like if it had looked as though the Earth was rotating?" Science has taught us, against all intuition, that apparently solid things like crystals and rocks are really almost entirely composed of empty space. The familiar illustration is the nucleus of an atom is a fly in the middle of a sports stadium, and the next atom is in the next sports stadium. We are evolved denizens of middle world. That limits what we are capable of imagining. Steve Brown points out that you and I are ourselves more like a wave than a permanent thing. He invites us, the reader, to think of an experience from your childhood, something you remember clearly, something you can see, feel, maybe even smell, as if you were really there. After all, you really were there at the time. How else would you remember it? But here is the bombshell. You weren't there. Not a single atom that is in your body today was there when that event took place. Matter flows from place to place and momentarily comes together to be you. Whatever you are, therefore, you are not the stuff of which you are made. If that doesn't make the hair stand up on the back of your neck, read it again until it does, because it is important. Life could originate once per planet, could be extremely common. Or it could originate once per star, or once per galaxy, or maybe only once in the entire universe, in which case it would have to be here. We're allowed to postulate chemical events in the origin of life which have a probability as low as 1 in 100 billion billion. I don't think we shall have to avail ourselves of that, because I suspect that life is quite common in the universe. And when I say quite common, it could still be so rare that no one island of life ever encounters another, which is a sad thought. If the universe is queerer than we can suppose, is it just because we've been naturally selected to suppose only what we needed to suppose in order to survive in the Pleistocene of Africa? Or are our brains so versatile and expandable that we can train ourselves to break out of the box of our evolution? Or finally, are there some things in the universe so queer that no philosophy of beings, however godlike, could dream them?
It's a vibe, man. It's a vibe. I'm going to like that. It's a vibe, man. I'm going to comment. And I'm going to link this dude's video in here for the live chat. And if you're watching on YouTube, go down in the description and definitely help this dude out. I like what he's doing. It's like I get lost in this dude's like content. I just get like lost in it. I love the speeches. He's using famous people, awesome speeches, and mixing in Star Citizen content and great cinematics, great shots. He's really great at editing. And the guy deserves more recognition. He only has 96 subscribers. Go over there and help the man. For the love of God, go help him. I mean, like, when you're creating things like that, you should have more than 94 subscribers or 96 subscribers.
Yes, you're not gonna eat me.
The mission of this channel is to help out others that the YouTube algorithm squashes. We are the algorithm, spelled with dance and love. Okay, what we're trying to do is to elevate others, to bypass the evil corporal algorithms, because we are our own algorithm. This is our mission here. This is one of many missions here. Don't even ask me to list them. There's too many missions to I'll have to go with that Viva La Dirt League procedural generation skit that we watched earlier and tell you all the missions that the DG360 contains. Don't get me started. Never mind. You have to be here on the live show to understand what I just said. Anyhow, go to this dude's channel, go subscribe, send him some DG360 love. Okay? Really, just do it.